And it's just kind of one of those days you maybe just want to stay on the couch, stay in bed. We're tracking some pretty soggy conditions. Rain still moving through from the west, going towards the east, and still some pretty cloudy skies, even if you aren't seeing that rain right now. Few light showers across the area. The good news is not tracking anything severe with this. A little bit of lightning was moving through to begin with, but it's starting to fall apart just a little bit. But some areas like Fredericktown, Perryville, definitely seeing some of that light rain. And then parts of western Kentucky as well, extended down to the Boot Hill, so near Hickman. Definitely still hearing some of that thunder. But then we have Mayfield, Murray, just some light rain showers as it's moving through. So all thanks to that warm front, it's still lifting. And we're seeing still some pretty overcast skies. Live look in Metropolis, so they're not seeing rain, but definitely seeing some pretty cloudy conditions. Temperatures fairly warm or mild, somewhere in those lower 70s, and dew points are getting very uncomfortable when they're that close to temperatures. Definitely feels like you're wearing the air as you walk outside. Across the board, most of us seeing something somewhere in those lower 70s. Few areas still in the upper 60s, like Piedmont at 68, Harrisburg at 69, but 73 for Paducah, 72 for Sikeston, Cape Girardeau, and Mount Vernon. And we'll continue to climb just a couple more degrees today, and we're continuing to track that chance of some isolated showers. And then into the afternoon and evening, some of those scattered storms become more possible. So today, tracking just some of that light rain. Some thunderstorms could also move through. As far as the weekend goes, pop-up storms are definitely going to continue to be possible as we continue with a pretty summer-like pattern. Next week, we start to cool down a bit. We're down into the 70s for our highs, and we also get a quick break from at least some of this rain. Warm front still continuing to lift. It's still funneling up a lot of this Gulf air, so it's very humid outside. We have a lot of moisture tracking some of that light rain, and it does have the potential to possibly be severe later on in the evening if it gets enough of that energy going. Right now, though, pretty heavy cloud cover, temperatures in the 70s. By mid-afternoon, getting close to 80. But most of us are not really getting over that threshold. A couple of showers and storms still hang out with us, so about 5 o'clock we're seeing that chance, but it is very hit or miss, very pop-up storms. That pattern is still continuing. Overnight tonight, if you're waking up early for your Sunday, temperatures down only into the 60s, so that chance of rain here and there for the first half of the day, but we start to see it build more into the afternoon and evening. Could be pretty heavy at times. 5 o'clock, seeing some pretty heavy rainfall. Temperatures very warm. And then overnight, we're back down pretty mild into the 70s. So as far as the severe threat goes for today, it's really just over SEMO and some of our westernmost counties. Keeping an eye on things with that 1 out of 5 marginal threat. Marginal threat really switching over for Saturday, more so just over Jefferson County, surrounding areas, and then still there for Sunday. So we're really falling into that summer-like. We could see pop-up showers and storms every day kind of situation. So even more important to have the Storm Track 3 app, especially with all the local events going on. It's going to be great to have that because we're not tracking a complete washout any of these days, and I want to make sure you still enjoy any of your activities. Of course, Mother's Day right around the corner as well. So great to have that because we're just continuing to track some of these scattered showers and storms. Temperatures staying very warm, with Saturday being one of the warmest days into the mid to upper 80s. Big cool down on the way for next week, and coming with that, a lot of dry time.
All right, well, I'm looking forward to that dry